So students, welcome back. And now we will discuss some important problems of ratio and proportion, which I have given you in this assignment. Like some students have doubts in question number 2C. A plus B plus C plus D into A minus B minus C plus D equals to A plus B minus C minus D into A minus B plus C minus D. The question is, show that A, B, C and D are in proportion. Means we have to prove that A, B, C and D are in proportion. That is A is to B is proportional to C is to D. That is A by B equals to C by D. Starting from this line, A plus B plus C plus D into A minus B minus C plus D equals to A plus B minus C minus D into A minus B plus C minus D. So the first term A plus B plus C plus D is there, and upon we will bring one of the term from right hand side to the left hand side, denominator of left hand side. And we are observing that this term A plus B minus C minus D matches with the first two terms of the numerator. So we are bringing it at the denominator of right hand side, and in left hand side is left only with A minus B plus C minus D, and in the denominator, if we bring the term of left hand side, A minus B minus C plus D, so we observe that it also has first two terms identical. We can write the reason dividing both sides by the product of these two denominators. Dividing both sides by A plus B minus C minus D into A minus B minus C plus D. So when we divide left hand side with this term, so the numerator A minus B minus C plus D will be cancelled out, and in the denominator it is A plus B minus C minus D which is left. And in right hand side, if we divide with the same, A plus B minus C minus D will be cancelled out, and A minus B minus C plus D moves to the denominator. Now, if we use componendo and dividendo using C and D, you can write C and D. But if you write C and D, you have to also write, that is, if A by B equals C by D, it implies A plus B upon A minus B equals to C plus D upon C minus D. So we observe that A equals to this whole numerator, B equals to this denominator, and A plus B means their sum. So we write A plus B plus C plus D plus A plus B minus C minus D. We do not require any bracket to add them, but in the denominator, when we write A minus B, A means numerator, A plus B plus C plus D minus B means denominator, A plus B minus C minus D as it is subtracted. So we have to apply a bracket equals to again C plus D. Now value of C is this numerator, A minus B plus C minus D plus D. D means its denominator, A minus B minus C plus D as it is added. So we do not require a bracket, but in the denominator C minus D will be there. So A minus B plus C minus D minus, we will apply the bracket, A minus B minus C plus D. It implies, so we observe that the C will be cancelled out, D will be cancelled out, and A plus A, 2A plus B plus B, 2B. Over denominator, we have to open the bracket of the denominator, and you can also do it directly as it is minus. So the terms with the same sign, like A is positive and A is positive inside the bracket, so they will be cancelled out on opening the bracket. B is positive and B is positive, so it also will be cancelled out inside the bracket. then C is positive and minus minus C is also positive. So plus C, 2C. And if you have any confusion, so you should write it completely. If you have any confusion, don't do it directly. I have told you how to do directly, but you will open the bracket first. It will be better. Okay. A plus A, 2A, minus B minus 2B, plus C minus C cancelled out, minus D plus D cancelled out, over denominator A minus B plus C minus D minus A plus B plus C minus D. It implies 2 is common into A plus B. In the denominator we observe A cancelled out, B cancelled out, C plus C, 2C plus D plus D, 2D equals to 2 is common into A minus B. A minus A cancelled out, minus B plus B cancelled out, plus C, 2C, and minus D, and this is also minus D actually. So 2C minus 2D. 2 from both the sides will be cancelled out. So A plus B over, when we take 2 common into C plus D equals to 2 already has been cancelled out, over 2 common into C minus D. So 2 will be cancelled out. A plus B upon C plus D equals to A minus B upon C minus D. And then using alternando. That is A plus B and means A minus B and C plus D will change their place. So if A by B equals C by D, alternando can be used as A by C. In place of B, we will write C, and in place of C, we will write B. So it becomes A plus B over A minus B equals to the C plus D goes to the numerator over C minus D. Then use componendo and dividendo again. That is, if A by B equals C by D, it implies A plus B upon A minus B equals to C plus D upon C minus B. This time value of A is A plus B plus A minus B over denominator A plus B minus A minus B equals to C plus D over C minus D. It implies on opening the bracket B will be cancelled out, 2A over. On opening the bracket number with same sign, A will be cancelled out, and B minus B becomes 2B equals to C is 2C, and D will be cancelled out. In the denominator, C minus C will be cancelled out, D plus D becomes 2D. All 2's will be cancelled out. So A by B equals C by D. It implies A is to B is proportional to C is to D. It implies A, B, C, and D are in proportion. Very easy. Hope you all must have understood this. Question number 2C. Very easy, though it is written in the form of product. So first we bring one of the bracket to the denominator of left hand side and other to the denominator of right hand side. Then when we use componendo dividendo, it is simplified to the ratio of sum of two terms or difference of two terms. And using alternando, we will write A's and B's to the same side, C's and D's to the same side. And then on again using componendo and dividendo, we are getting A, B, C, D are in proportion. Hence proved. Again, question number 3. A cube plus 3AB square over 3A square B plus B cube equals to x cube plus 3xy square over 3x square y plus y cube is given, and we have to show that x by A equals to y by B. it is given that x cube plus 3x square y over 3xy square plus y cube equals to, sorry, it is in left hand side. All these formulas depend on the learning of formulas. A cube plus 3ab square over 3a square b plus b cube. A cube plus 3ab square plus 3a square b plus b cube. Look at this. Equals to x cube plus 3xy square, x cube plus 3xy square over 3x square y plus y cube. And what we have to prove? We have to prove that x by a equals to y by b. Simply. If you use componendo and dividendo, in the numerator it will give a plus b. Value of a is a cube plus 3ab square. And value of b is 3a square b plus b cube. So if we add them, we get a cube plus 3ab square plus 3a square b plus b cube. So it's an identity of a plus b whole cube, and in the denominator at the same time a cube plus 3ab square minus 3a square b minus b cube, which is the identity of minus b cube. So it can easily be done, as we know that a plus b whole cube equals to a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square, and a minus b whole cube equals to a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. So we have to keep this in our mind that these formulas can always be used in ratio and proportion, not only in ratio and proportion, but all the exercises which involve maths. That's why we have to learn this formula. So if a by b equals c by d, means we first write using componendo and dividendo. That is, if a in place of a by b, as a b are in question, xy is also in question. If we write, if p by q equals r by s, it implies p plus q upon p minus q equals to r plus s over r minus s. Now p plus q means p is a cube plus 3ab square, p and plus q. Q is 3a square b plus b cube. So p plus q over p minus q. Value of p is a cube plus 3ab square minus q. So minus q is 3a square b minus b cube. In the right hand side also we use the same. A means r plus s. Value of r is x cube plus 3xy square plus s. And value of s is the denominator 3x square y plus y cube. Over in the denominator also the same thing is done. So we get x cube plus 3xy square minus 3x square y minus y cube. So look at this formula of a plus b whole cube. Is it there or not? A cube plus b cube plus 3ab square plus 3a square b. So it is a plus b whole cube over denominator a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square, means it is a minus b whole cube. In right hand side there is difference of only x and y. So in place of a it is x and y, in place of b it is x and y. In place of a it is x and in place of b it is y. So numerator in place of a plus b becomes x plus y whole cube over denominator is x minus y whole cube. So when we take cube root both sides, we get a plus b over a minus b equals to x plus y over x minus y by taking cube roots both sides. Better if you write these formulas which we have used, and I have already written this portion in this place. Now again, if we use componendo and dividendo, we can easily prove that a by b equals to x by y, which we have proved in previous question also. So don't write it directly, but use the componendo and dividendo like this question. After getting a plus b over c plus d equals to a plus b over a minus b equals to c plus d over c minus d. When we have used componendo and dividendo, finally we get a by b equals c by d. In this also, in place of c and d, it has x and y. So use componendo and dividendo again. Don't leave it without doing this. Otherwise, your marks will be deducted in board exams. Okay. The next question is, the next doubt is from which question? Question number 4. Okay. Question number 4 is also can be done. Question number 4 can also be done with the use of componendo and dividendo. We have to find x cube plus y cube over x cube minus y cube, and there is x square plus y square over x square minus y square equals to 41 by 9 in our calculation. So x square plus y square over x square minus y square equals to 41 by 9 is given. This one. And to find, we have to find x cube plus y cube over x cube minus y cube equals to what? So start it by using componendo and dividendo only. Using componendo and dividendo, that is, if a by b equals c by d, it implies a plus b upon a minus b equals to c plus d upon c minus d. So value of a is x square plus y square, value of b is x square minus y square, value of c is 41 and value of d is 9. So a plus b, so a plus b over a minus b equals to c plus d over c minus d. It implies y square having opposite sign will be cancelled out. X square plus x square is 2x square over, on opening the bracket, x square plus y square minus x square minus plus y square equals to 41 plus 950, 41 minus 932. It implies 2x square upon this time x square minus x square cancelled out, and y square plus y square, 2y square equals to, now simplify these two, we can write them in lowest top form by dividing both of the numerator and denominator of right hand side by 2. So 50 by 2 it is 25 and 32 by 2 it is 16, and 2 will be cancelled out from these two also. So x square by y square equals to 25 by 16. Taking square root both sides, we get x by y equals to 5 by 4. So x by y equals to 5 by 4. This is the ratio only. So if we do not write plus minus, then it will be okay. And also one more thing, if x is greater than y, then only it can be positive. Otherwise, it must be negative also. X square, y square, all are positive. So if we subtract x square minus y square, still it is giving the positive value 41 by 9. It means x must be greater than y, and which is shown by our calculation also, that x by y equals to 5 by 4. But we have to find x cube plus y cube over x cube minus y cube. So if we cube both sides, cubing both sides, we get x by y is there, so x cube by y cube equals to 5 by 4 is also cubed, so 5 cube by 4 cube. It implies x cube by y cube equals to 5 cube is 125 upon 4 cube is 64. Use componendo and dividendo again. And this time you will write only using componendo and dividendo. I am writing C and D, but you have not to write that. You have to write the full name, componendo and dividendo, and this property also. So when we use componendo and dividendo, it is x cube plus y cube over x cube minus y cube equals to 125 plus 64 over 125 minus 64. That is x cube plus y cube over x cube minus y cube equals to 189 over 61, which is the answer. When x square plus y square over x square minus y square equals to 41 by 9 given, first we find x square by y square, then taking a square root we get xy equals to 5 by 4, and then cubing both sides, x cube by y cube is obtained. And then if we again use the componendo and dividendo in x cube by y cube, it becomes x cube plus y cube upon x cube minus y cube. And similar we have to use in right hand side. So 125 plus 64 over 125 minus 64, which is 189 by 61. So the correct answer is 189 by 69. The next problem you have in question number 5. So in this also, there is x plus 2 root 2 upon x minus 2 root 2 and x plus 2 root 3 over x minus 2 root 3. So we can easily solve it. It is given that if x equals to 4 root 6 upon root 2 plus root 3, if x equals to 4 root 6 upon root 3 plus root 2, find the value of x plus 2 root 2 over x minus 2 root 2, x plus 2 root 2 upon x minus 2 root 2 plus x plus 2 root 3 upon x minus 2 root 3, x plus 2 root 3 upon x minus 2 root 3 equals to what? So remember, this is x and this is x plus 2 root 2. And it just appears like a plus b upon a minus b. So how to form a? A is x and b is 2 root 2. So how to bring 2 root 2 below x? So we will divide both side by 2 root 2. So it becomes x by 2 root 2. So if we divide left hand side by 2 root 2, we have to divide right hand side also with 2 root 2. So on dividing 2 root 2 both sides, we get x upon 2 root 2 equals to, in this side, root 6 means root 2 into root 3 over root 2 into root 3 plus root 2. Now observe at this, and the right hand side 2 2s are 4 will be there, root 2 root 2 cancelled out, so only root 3 will be there over in the denominator, root 3 plus root 2. Now if we use componendo and dividendo in this, we can get the first term, x plus 2 root 2 over x minus 2 root 2 it is. So when we use componendo and dividendo, we get x plus 2 root 2 over x minus 2 root 2 equals to this side also 2 root 3 plus root 3 plus root 2 over, whenever there is minus, I have told you to use the bracket, root 3 minus root 2. It implies x plus 2 root 2 over x minus 2 root 2 equals to 2 root 3 plus root 3 is 3 root 3 plus root 2 over, on opening the bracket, 2 root 3 minus root 3 is root 3 and minus minus plus, so root 2, put it as equation number 1. Again using the same scenario, same method, x plus 2 root 3 we have to bring in place of x plus 2 root 2. So this time if we take this as 1, and in first case we are dividing it both sides by 2 root 2. Now this time we are dividing equation 1 by 2 root 3. So again from equation 1 dividing by 2 root 3 we get x upon 2 root 3 equals to 4 root 6 upon root 3 plus root 2. So it implies and we are dividing by 2 root 3. So 2 root 3 must be written at the denominator. So x upon 2 root 3 equals to, this 2 2s are 4 will be cancelled out. And we know that root 6 means root 3 into root 2. So root 3 will also be cancelled out. This time it is 2 root 2 over root 3 plus root 2. Then use componendo and dividendo. So it becomes x plus 2 root 3 over x minus 2 root 3 equals to 2 root 2 plus root 3 plus root 2 over 2 root 2 minus root 3 minus root 2. So it is 2 root 2 plus root 2, 3 root 2 plus root 3 over 2 root 2 minus root 2, root 2 minus root 3. And we have to find the sum of these two equations in the question. We have to find what? X plus 2 root 2 over x minus 2 root 2 plus x plus 2 root 3 over x minus 2 root 3. Write it as equation number 2. And now add equation for 2 actually and 3. So into it is x plus 2 root 2 over x minus 2 root 2 in the left hand side, and in second equation x plus 2 root 3 over x minus 2 root 3. So equals to 3 root 3 plus root 2 over root 3 plus root 2. Look at this. It must be plus. This must be minus. There was a calculation mistake again. So it also must be minus and plus 3 root 2 plus root 3 over root 2 minus root 3. Now if we take the LCM,